Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. Today we're gonna talk about everything. The word. What is going on? The word. That's what we're gonna be talking about. And let's talk about it. Okay? We're gonna talk about this. I have a question. Is it a crime to have a best friend, to have a friend? Is it a crime to call someone your best friend? Is it a crime? Is it a bad thing to have a friend? Look, friend is always a person that we want to depend on when something happens or when we get in trouble. Friend is something that we can call, brothers or sisters, and they are there for us. Whenever we need them, they are always there for us. That is what we call a good friendship. But when it comes to a friendship where your friend is the only person that's gonna stab you in the back, that is the most dangerous friendship anybody can do. Okay? You don't have to do friendship like that. You don't. Because you know why? That type of friend can get you into trouble. And that type of friend can even get you killed. Okay? Let me give you an example. You know, one of the best, greatest rappers of all time in world history, the world would never produce any rapper that would be equal to this person. The world would never get another one of him. The world will never experience his voice again. And that person is Tupac Amaru Shakur. Okay? After he was killed, this man was killed tragically. He was killed. And he deserved justice. And it's been so many years after his death, there was no justice. And they finally arrested somebody, they claim connected to his death. Okay? That's what they're saying. They are doing investigation right now. The investigation is going on right now. Okay? And let me tell you the truth. With that investigation, with all the things, man, a lot of people that you're not expecting are being investigated. Look, P. Diddy, formerly known Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy. When I was young, I used to listen to this guy, man. I used to be one of his greatest fans. And this man, I used to be inspired by him, and I used to be like, okay, this guy is doing it. He's running his game because this guy is a producer. He made over, I can tell you, almost 1,000 artists in the whole world. P. Diddy have created more than almost 1,000 rapper in the world. If you don't believe me, look it up. P. Diddy was the former manager of Notorious B.I.G. Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac was a best friend, a very good friend. Listen to me. So, Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac, for some reason, the story didn't add up. What happened between them two guys, it didn't add up at all. Because there's no way that you can tell me that it was because of women that these two guys, these two best friends, got into it because of women. I'm not going to buy that, okay? And you're not going to tell me that it's because of the rap that they are competing with each other and they are trying to get the number one spot. You're not going to tell me that because these two guys was best friend. Okay, they were best friend. So there was no way that they can go against one another because of women or music. Because they usually make music together. They usually make music together, and they usually hang around together, and they usually do things together because they're best friend. Okay, Puff Daddy, formerly known as P Diddy. P Diddy was in charge of Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac was struggling, was hustling, was running up and down. Tupac was going in and out of jail. Tupac was getting into trouble with the law. Tupac was all kinds of trouble. He got locked up for jaywalking. He got locked up for somebody 17 years old or 18 years old girl lie on him for being, for raping her in a hotel room. Look, this guy was in trouble. He was always in trouble. His life was never good. Let me tell you why he got shot. Look, when he got shot, like 5 times or whatever time, when he went to New York and he got shot, this man was broke. He went there for money because he couldn't get money to pay his bill. He had the lawyer fees. He had rent to pay. He had family members to take care of. He got mom to take care of. So this man was struggling financially. So Tupac, because of money, then people got into deal with him. They said, we want to make a music with you, but Tupac charged them $7,000. So that $7,000, Tupac needed the money to pay his bill, his lawyer fees, and his other bills. So Tupac was not happy the way his colleague was working with him. And they didn't like it. They didn't want him to charge them that much money. Anyway, they refused to pay him the money. So he went over there. They got mad at him and they shot him, downstairs. So the people was upstairs. PDD was there. Notorious B.I.G. was there. All his best friends, all the people that he claims to be his best friend were present at the studio when he got shot. That's what happened to Tupac. Tupac got shot by his best friend. Okay? So they are saying that P. is responsible for his death. That's what they're saying. So Neef just got arrested in connection of Tupac murder, and he's in jail right now. And he's talking. He's snitching. He's telling on P. He said P. paid him a huge amount of money to take Tupac out. That's what he said. Okay? Sneef said that Keefe, or whatever his name is, got arrested in connection with Tupac death. And he is saying to the authority that Tupac death was conducted by P. Diddy. And P. Diddy was the one who paid him to kill Tupac. So Puff Daddy killed Tupac. Is that what they're saying? Look, I used to be P. Diddy fan. Okay, I love this guy music. I love what he does. I love all the artists that he creating. I love all the people that he make star. Usher, Fabulous, B2K, all them people. Mary J. Blige, Notorious B.I.G. Name it. The list go on. P. Diddy is a king. I'm telling you, he's not the king of rap, but he is a king of hip hop music production. He's a producer, he's a manager, he even rap, he even sing. So the man is a billionaire. He is now ranked by Forbes to be the second richest man rapper in the world, next to Jay-Z. So Jay-Z is number 1 richest rapper right now. Now P. Diddy is the second one. P. Diddy is the second richest rapper in the world. He has more than $1 billion. So where did he get that money from? He got the money from all the things that he produced, all the artists that he produced. He even hand over their right, production right, whatever you want to call it, copyright, production right, to them, to the artists that he created just recently. And that's what's too late. That's late. If you look at it, that is late. Them kids, like them people work so hard for so many years, and he makes so much money off of them, and now he finally decided to turn over their right to the content to them. That is not fair because he already make all the money. So how much money are those people going to make after he already make all the money? After all the streaming are already being done, most of them are old. I'm not gonna go back and listen to those music again because they're old. That's what it is. They're old. So the man literally play game with his artists. The man play game with them. He scam them, he uses them, and he take advantage of them. And he is still under investigation for Tupac death. And if he come out guilty, he's going to jail. P Diddy is going to jail. And according to Ice Cube said that, man, you done. You're done. You know what that mean? That mean it come to the point where P Diddy cannot even get away with this because P Diddy is already being exposed. There are many people who already say this. 50 Cent have said this. All kinds of rappers have come out and said this. Notorious B.I.G. mom, and they even said that he later apologized to Notorious B.I.G. mom, and Notorious B.I.G. mom was like, it's too late for that. Notorious B.I.G. mom said that it is too late for that. The apology is too late. He apologized to her. Why is he apologizing for? Or is he responsible for Notorious B.I.G. death? Anyway, that could be also linked to this. P. Diddy could also be responsible for Notorious B.I.G. death. If he's responsible for Tupac death, he might also be responsible for Notorious B.I.G. death. Because Notorious made him so much money. Notorious made so much record. He recorded so many songs before he died. And he didn't release them. And after Notorious B.I.G. dead, that's when he started releasing those recordings. And he makes so much money off it. He started buying mansions. He started moving to the top. So back in the day, that's how they used to play game. They used to play game. Whoever is smart and whoever is strong or whoever is capable of scamming another, you win. That's how it was. The game was so rough. It was so tough. It was so hard. The game was so very, very dangerous back in the day because they didn't have social media. They didn't have. It was hard for news to break out. It was hard for people to get access to news coverage because they didn't have access to internet. They didn't have access to radio a lot and TVs and all that. So people were living recklessly, and people was living dangerous life because you can get killed, you can get beaten, or anything can happen to you, and nobody know about it. That's how dangerous it was back in the day when Tupac was alive. When Tupac was alive, it was so dangerous. So P Diddy, I believe that he could have done anything to become number one, to become the richest rapper in the world. P Diddy could have done everything at that time because the game was not safe. The street was not, there was no love on the street back in the day. So if P Diddy used that excuse or used that reason to kill Tupac and kill Notorious B.I.G., the man is going to jail for the rest of his life because the person who they arrested told the authority that P Diddy paid him a huge amount of money so many times to kill Tupac. That's it. So if P Diddy is responsible for this, I'm not gonna listen to his music again. I'm done with him. He's not my favorite rapper again. He's not my favorite producer again. He's no longer I'm done with him. Because Tupac, you killed Tupac. Tupac was one of the greatest rappers. We miss Tupac. Up to now, the world miss Tupac. Tupac is still listed okay, on Billboard chart. Tupac is still listed the top 10 rapper of all time on Billboard. Tupac is still talk about. Tupac is still, it's like Tupac is still alive. His music is still streaming. His music is still, people are still listening to Tupac. I'm still listening to Tupac these days because the man, his rap was original. He created rap. I'm not talking about back in the 80s and back in the 70s or 50s. But when Tupac started this, Tupac bring rap to the next level. Tupac was rapping like he created rap. He created rap. Tupac was unstoppable. So we miss him. We miss Tupac. We miss Tupac. And why P. Diddy could have done this? Why? We miss this guy, and you're gonna make the world go through this. Like he said, he just mentioned his one of his song. Like sometimes you gotta smile through the agony and stress. So is that what he's doing? This man is literally probably smiling through agony and stress because what is coming after him, he gotta be stressed out. He gotta be really, really stressed out. And he's smiling. He even posting a video like watching his grandkid walking and he's smiling and he pretending to be happy. He pretending to be like nothing is going on. He pretending to be okay. What is going on? I don't even know what people are talking about. He know exactly what is going on. The man is watching the news. The man is listening. The man is watching. The man is hearing people talking about him. And the man is, he's taking precaution. He is ready for anything. Right now, the man is trying to do anything to get away with what is coming after him. And that is the death of Tupac. And if he's found guilty, that man is going to jail. P. Diddy is going to jail. And all the billion that he made is going to go to the victim family. So he's going to be the biggest loser. That is the biggest loser. That's what I'm saying. Friendship. Let me go back to friendship. Be careful who you call your best friend. Be very careful who you hang out with. Be very careful who you call a trusted person. Be careful. It's very important. Very, very important. If you don't be careful with the person that you are dealing with, that you call your best friend, that person can put you in trouble and can even kill you because you can't trust nobody these days. Even before Tupac's death, he used to say this: trust nobody. He said, trust nobody. He said, even his best friend, his homie, that he even take care of, his family, and blah, 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 turned on him. He said, trust nobody. That's what Tupac said. And look, this is not just Tupac. This is including you. Trust nobody. When I say trust nobody, doesn't mean that you should leave everybody alone and you shouldn't do anything. You shouldn't associate with people. That's not what it means. It's basically what it's saying is, if you know that you have something going on with somebody and the person is greedy, think about how greedy people are these days. Think about how desperate people are these days to do anything they can to get whatever they want. Think about that. That's how they say trust nobody. Okay, it doesn't mean that you should leave everybody alone, that you shouldn't do anything with anybody. You can go to the market and buy your food stuff. That's dealing with people. You can go to the office and pay for service. That is dealing with people. Your own, my own. Pay me and I provide you service and you. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is your best friend can be your enemy. Your best friend can be the one conniving with people, conspiring with people to kill you. Your best friend can be the one who is envy and jealous of you. And your best friend, but you don't know because you hang out, you have fun, You'll do everything together. You'll go up and down. You can't know. It's hard to tell. It is not easy to detect whether your best friend could be your enemy. It is not easy. It is very, very hard to tell. Even if you can imagine, sometimes if you walk to your group of friends and all of a sudden they were talking, and when you as soon as you show up, they stop talking, and everybody just starts staring at you. That's a red flag. They were talking about you, and you call those people your best friend. Your best friend cannot be someone who's going to talk about you behind your back. Your best friend cannot be someone who's going to use you and put you in trouble and then abandon you and then do anything to help you. Your best friend will always stand with you. Your best friend will always protect you. Your best friend will always make sure that no harm comes to you. But if your best friend is not that, don't bother. That person cannot be your best friend. If your best friend is not willing to help, to protect, and to be honest, and to be there for you, stop that friendship right now. It's not a healthy relationship, friendship. It's not. You need to stop it right now. Because if this can happen to Tupac, even Jesus, his best friend, Peter, turned against him. His best friend. So who in this world saying that I have the best friend is 100% best friend? Whenever I need this best friend, he's always there for me. This best friend is not using me. This best friend is always there for me, and we always looking out for one another. This best friend is always the person that I can depend on and count on whenever I need it. Do you have that kind of best friend? And if you don't, please, you need to start looking. There's a lot of good people out there, a lot of nice people. And even if you walk around, you can't find one, it's very easy. It's very easy to become one. Become one. Simple. There are good people out there. There are good friends out there. All right? And if you can't find one, you be one. Be a good person. Don't say because, oh, he did this to me, so that's why I'm doing this. Don't say that. Always be good. Always be positive. Always be in a positive direction. Don't let anybody attitude change you. Don't let anybody behavior change you. Because if you think about people behavior and the way they do things, sometimes you get mad, you get angry, you be like, why they doing this? It's not fair. I know it's not fair, but you don't have to do what they do. You continue to do the right thing, because whatever you do, what goes around comes around. If you do the right thing, if you do the good thing, it will come back. But if you do the wrong thing, it's gonna come back. So always be ready for that. That's why you should always be doing the right thing. Do not say because the other person is doing this thing wrong, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Don't do that. You're making a fool out of yourself, because that person might not even know what he or she is doing. And you trying to do the same thing, you make a fool out of yourself, and you become worse than the person, and you want to get it back in the worst way. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get this in the worst way, multiple. Therefore, please try to be good. Don't stab your friend behind their back. Don't talk behind your friend. Don't betray your friend. Don't lie to your friend. Be honest to your friend. Please, be honest to your friend. Your friend, be honest to your friend. If you're not going to be honest to your friend, then stop the friendship. Please. But stop destroying your friend. Don't do it. Don't kill your friend. Don't lie about your friend. Don't snitch on your friend. Don't put your friend in trouble. Don't use your friend. Stop using your friend. That's what a lot of people like to do. They want to use one another. If they know that this friend is nice and this friend is willing to help them, they take advantage of that friend. They use their friend because as long he's always there to provide for him, he always gonna keep on asking. And as long that friend is keep providing, he is going to be more stressed because it's a lot of burden, it's a lot of responsibility. He won't put a lot of stress on him because you are using him. But if that person can't do what you're asking him to do, and you're gonna end the friendship, and you're gonna be like, okay, this friendship is over because you are no longer the person that I used to know. No, it is the same person that you used to know. It's just that you don't like when they say no. Simple. You don't like it. You don't like when they tell you no. And it's time for people to say no. You have to do it. Sometimes you have to say no. No. Saying no will save you money. Saying no will keep you out of trouble. Saying no sometimes will help you. It will even save you time and energy, money. It will save you. Saying no. You keep on saying yes. It is not, it might not end up always. It might not end up good. It might not end up well with you because you don't know what's going to happen. And you don't have to put yourself in a difficult situation that you cannot afford to. Okay? That's it. Don't put yourself in those kind of situation because if you do, you're going to want to be stuck in there. You're going to be stuck and nobody can help you out. You're going to be stuck. See, a lot of family members here in America or anywhere else, if you get in trouble, some family members, that's what they like. They want to see you in trouble. They want to see you go to jail. They want to see you, like if you come from Africa, they want to see you go back or deported, or they want to see you trouble with the law or whatever. They want to see you in trouble. I don't know why, but that's what a lot of people want. They want to see you fail. They want to see you struggling. They want to see you in pain. They want to see you suffering. And I don't know why. And I don't want to see anybody like that. I don't wish nobody bad. I wish everybody well. And that's exactly what everybody should do. Wish everybody else well. Don't do. That's what people do. Look, do you know how many people are in trouble and their family member can't even help them? A lot of people. A lot of brothers and sisters are like coming to US and being deported because of crime that they committed, and their family members are not doing anything about it. They're not helping them. It even look like they are happy to see them in trouble. So sometimes your trouble is you. Your problem is you. So you have to be very careful. Be careful. Be careful because if you put yourself in deep dangerous situation, trouble, look, you might not be able to get out, and your people might not even be able to get you out. So that's why you need to be very careful. There are not a lot of good friends out there these days. A lot of these friends out there, they're not a good friend. I'm telling you, they're not. They're only there for interest. As long as they can call you and ask you to do something for them, you are their friend and you're doing it. As long as you're doing that. But if you stop doing that, they're gonna stop being your friend. Simple. So that's not the type of friendship that you should be looking for. You should be looking for a good and healthy relationship and friendship that you can count on all the time. That's it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Please don't forget to share, like, comment,